Hey guys, welcome back. Pablo here, and today we're talking Tesla Model Y accessories, and I'm pretty sure all the Model Y accessories will also fit the Model 3. I know I mentioned them, I think I mentioned most of them in the first video that I had about the Tesla, but today let's go a little bit more in depth. And what a perfect time, because Black Friday sales are here, and most of, if not all of these accessories are on sale right now. So let's get right into it. So we're gonna start with the interior of the car first, and we're gonna start with the floor mats, the all-weather floor mats. The floor mats that come with the Tesla are super flimsy, seem somewhat cheap, but we also wanted to upgrade to more of that all-weather mat, so that way no matter what's happening out there, what you track in, it'll be easy to clean. And I can tell you that these from Superliner are extremely easy to clean. They are a little, I wouldn't call them dirty, but just have a lot of debris in them right now. It's been about 2 weeks or so since I vacuumed and cleaned them up. And before that, it hadn't been since, I believe when we got the car was late July, up until about 2 weeks ago, which was, I don't know, early November, when I actually got around to vacuuming and cleaning them up, and they looked just as the day that we bought them. So they look brand new. I was pretty amazed at how well they cleaned off and how easily they cleaned off. All I used was O&R. I sprayed it on there, and then with a microfiber cloth, I just wiped it down after I vacuumed. Super easy, and they came out great. With this set, you also get a front mat as well as one for the trunk. So you get the two in the front, passenger as well as driver side, as well as the full one-piece rear mat, a trunk mat, and a front mat, and they all fit perfectly. We bought those before we picked up the car, and we put them on the day we got it. Next up, we have the VicSeed phone mount. So obviously you have this big screen here, and then you also have a place down here to put your phone, which is the wireless charger mat here, which really doesn't work that well. And then when you have your phone down there, it's kind of hidden, so it doesn't really look that great. And if somebody sends you a message, or if you want to take a quick look at something, obviously now while you're driving, you always have to get it out and pick it up, and you know, it's kind of a hassle. However, that's where the VicSeed phone mount comes in. This thing here is great. It uses MagSafe to attach to your phone, and it attaches on the back of the actual screen. Super easy to mount. I thought it was going to be a little too high and wouldn't be able to see, you know, kind of the lower part of the windshield, but it's actually very nice because it does adjust, and you can move it up higher or you can move it down a little bit lower. I have it as low as I can possibly get it without it hitting the actual screen, and I think it's a perfect viewing angle right there. I could probably put it a bit higher, but where it is, I think it's quite perfect. Highly recommend this product. And what's really nice about it as well is that you can fold it back and it's out of view if you're not using it. So something you may or may not need are going to be the side door storage organizers. They're made of plastic and they fit right in the side there. They have a little space for your water bottle and whatever other small things that you have. It's actually been nice whenever the main cup holders are being used. I can put my water bottle right in there. It fits nice and snug and actually keeps it nice and clean as well. Easy to remove and get those clean. It comes in a set of 4, 2 for your front and then 2 in the back, which is very, very nice. Like I said, you may or may not want these, but they have come in handy. In the Tesla, at least in the Model Y, I'm not sure about the Model 3, you have this space on either side in your trunk, which is wide open, which is nice to have. I just wanted something that would cover it when I wasn't using it. And this is it. This is perfect. Comes in a set of 2, 1 for either side, and it's a little container, a little organizer, and a cover for it, so that way it's the same height as the rest of your trunk. So you can use that space when nothing is in there, or even if you do have something in there, you just cover it right up, and it's very convenient to use. These I do recommend. We do use them all the time, and I like the fact that you can actually store stuff on top of it other than just having a hole where more stuff can fall into. So let's talk about the massive screen. Do you need a protector or not? I don't know. Really, that's up to you. Obviously, it's not a phone where you can, take around and drop wherever and whenever, but I do think it should be protected. We already have a little nick on the top of this screen. Obviously, it's not the actual glass, but I have heard of the glass shattering. You might be putting your phone down in the wireless charge pad, or maybe going to the glove compartment, whatever it is, and you hit it and shatter. Well, this screen protector, not only does it protect your screen, it's a matte screen protector, so it helps with any glare that you may get when you're driving. And not only that, it's smoother than the actual glass that's on that screen, so it's actually nice to run your fingers on when you're using it. The screen protector does help with fingerprints. You can still see them, but I can tell you that with it on, it is much easier to clean. When we just had the glass on there, because we didn't put the screen protector on for maybe about a week or so after we got the car, you can really see those fingerprints, and you really needed to get a good amount of cleaning solution or water or whatever it was that you're going to use to get those fingerprints off. With the screen protector on, it is so much easier to get those fingerprints off. Let's talk charging. Like I said earlier, the wireless pad that the Tesla has is really not that good. I feel like I get a charge for about 2 seconds and then it goes away. So we got this USB charging hub. You get 2 USB-Cs and 2 USB-A in here. And I do like that has that blue surround color at night, especially. You can see it looks very, very nice. And it connects to the 2 USB connections that are inside of the Abyss. It works great, charges fast, and it's very convenient to have all of those connections at our fingertips. Not just the USB-As, but also the USB-Cs. Super reliable, easy to install, and it looks great. Now for this next accessory, another one that you may or may not need, but it has come in handy. Protectors for the rear seats, or the back of the rear seats. So if you're gonna be putting your seats down and maybe hauling something, then these things will protect the back of those seats. Again, something that you may or may not need, but when you need it, it's when you'll want it. So why don't you just get it now and you don't have to worry about that. So for recording Sentry mode and dash cam clips, I highly recommend you upgrade from what Tesla gives you. You'll get more space and it'll be more reliable. I was going back and forth between getting an SSD or a SD card, an endurance SD card. And what I kept reading about the SSDs, because that was really what I wanted to get, was the fact that it could have some issues in different operating temperatures. So I live in the Northeast and we experience wildly different temperatures between summer and winter. And I didn't want that to have an effect on the reliability and the usability of the SSD. And I didn't want to have to worry about that. That is why I went with the SSD paired with a USB card reader. And I think because I went with that option, actually it was a little bit cheaper than getting an SSD. And so far it's worked great. I've had no issues, and this pairing that I currently have, I do highly recommend. If you want an on-the-go vacuuming solution, I highly recommend the Fantic V8 Mate. It's a great little vacuum for in between your big vacuum jobs, or if you spilled something or drop a couple of crumbs and you want to get them up quickly. It will definitely not replace your shop vac or whatever else that you're using that has a little bit more suction power, but it's great. And I've actually used it in conjunction with my shop vac to get into those hard to reach places. It's super convenient, very small. I leave it in the car. It has a little bag that you can keep all the accessories in, and when you need it, you take it out and you start vacuuming. And now for the exterior. So this is going to be a kind of a 2-for-1 kind of thing, or 2 things you'll need for 1 thing, if that makes any sense. So 1 are going to be the mud flaps. The car does not come with mud flaps, and this is something that we put in on day 1 to help with preventing anything from being kicked up and scratching the paint. We all know that the paint isn't the best, or the clear coat isn't the best on Teslas, and they're easily scratched, nicked, or whatever else you want to call it. We did not get PPF on this. I don't think we're gonna do PPF. The price is pretty steep. So we said, hey, let's try the mud flaps. Obviously it's not going to be a cure-all and prevent everything, but it does help. So we got mud flaps, and to put those on, you're going to need a pry tool set. So those are kind of, unless you have a set or you are okay with just kind of popping them out with a screwdriver, because that could probably also work, a flathead screwdriver. But this makes the job so much easier to put them on. As time goes by, we will probably get more accessories to add to the Tesla. Might replace some, maybe something that is nicer comes along. However, I think these are essential accessories to have day one. If you have an accessory that I missed, definitely put it down in the comment section below. Let me know what it is, and maybe we can add it to this essential list of must-have Tesla accessories. All, if not all, of these accessories are going to be on sale for Black Friday, so make sure you take advantage of those deals and sales. I highly recommend getting all of these accessories just to keep your car clean, tidy, organized, and performing at its best. Tesla doesn't really give us much, so we have to get it. And the aftermarket accessories out there are pretty substantial. There's a lot out there that you can quite possibly get. You don't need all of it, but you do need a lot of it. And you won't think you'll need it until you need it. And if you've liked this video and want to see more videos like this, give it a nice thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do so. We would love for you to be part of this community. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, definitely put them down in the comment section below. All of the links will also be down in the description below. Got it right for once. And like always, keep on living a modern lifestyle through technology. Peace. Happy Black Friday shopping and hunting for deals. Bye.